welcome back to another video, guys. This is your host SN from IT Educator. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make changes to your JAR files and add any custom code you would like to add in the JAR file. So what JAR file is basically a Java file, archive file. It's just simple like a zip file. You can use any editor like WinRAR or 7-zip to open them or view the files. But the problem with JAR is that if you want to make any changes to them, you cannot, because it contains all the code in a class file. It does not contain any Java files. So the class files, as you all know, is a compiled version of Java and they are not human readable. So today what we are going to be doing is I'm going to download a basic Oracle JDBC. I'm going to go to the Oracle download center and download a JAR file. Let's just download this. So what way I'm going to be using is this is a software. I'll leave it in the description, the link of this software. What this software does is it allows us to open any JAR file which contains class file, and it automatically decompiles all the code to Java files. I'm going to be using this tool to decompile all the Java files, all the class files to Java files, so that they are readable to me and I can make changes to them. So our download is complete. Let's just bring them all to the same folder here. It's taking quite a time. Okay, so I'm going to use this icon to open a file, and desktop JDBC JAR. So here you can see that it has shown me all the folders and files present inside. Let's just go to this exception class. Here you can see it is, although it's a class file, but I'm able to view the code. So what we can do is let's just make changes here. First of all, what we should do is change the preferences here, so that when we save we don't get any line numbers. So this is very important, otherwise all the Java files will have the line numbers as well. So let's just change the preferences here and go to file, save all sources, and let's just save it in here in the zip file. So what it will do, it will save all these files in and decompile all the class files to Java files. Yes, you can see it's saving all these files. I'll just speed up the video to save time. Okay, now that the zip file here is saved, what I can do is I can extract it here using WinRAR. Okay, and go to the same file I want to make changes. For example, I want to make changes to this file. You can see that it has been decompiled. Let's just open it in Notepad++. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll add my name here, name of the channel here, IT Educator, in this Java file, and let's just save it. Okay, alright, so let's just go back here, and what I'll do next is I have to compile these files as well. So let's just copy this file we made, the file we made changes to. Let's just copy it, and that's what we'll do is extract the JAR files. So this folder contains the Java files, and this jar file contains class file. So I'll do is I'll open it and extract it here to this folder. So what we are doing now is extracting all the class files. We have the Java files in this folder and we have the class files in this folder here. I'll just rename it. This contains class files and this contains Java files. So now what we have to do is the file we made changes to, we have to compile them again. Okay, so these files contain class files, and this I'm going to, oh, I have to copy it again. Okay, so this Java file, I made changes in this Java file. I'm going to go to my class files and paste them here, and I'm going to delete this class file. So what I'll do is I'll generate a new class files when I use the Java compiler. I'm just going to open command prompt here, and let's just wait for the changes. Keep looking on the files, Java C core exception.java, and I'm going to press enter. So what this will do, it will compile this file, and you can see a new class file has been created here. So now I'm going to delete my Java file. I'm going to go back to my desktop. I'm going to open my jar with WinRAR. You can use any other tool you have. I'm going to go to Oracle Core LMX, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this file because I want to replace it with the new class file I have generated. I'm going to delete, and I'm going to use this add feature here. I'm going to go to my class files, the class file I generated and replaced. You can see the date and time here. It's the date and time of the time I generated the file, and the compiler compiled it. I'm going to go okay. So you can see now on the file I made changes to has been replaced here. I'm going to close it. So for verification, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the jar file again. Let's just close the software so it does not pick up the previous version, just in case. I'm going to go and open the jar file and check if our changes have been included in the file. This is the same core exception class file. You can see that my changes have been included in this jar file here. So thanks guys for watching the video. Hope you liked the video. I'll make sure to leave the links of this tool in the description box. So thanks guys, hope you liked the video.